Instagram Live. What's up? If y'all don't know, if you hadn't saw, I'm doing real quick live burst, talk about each one of my platforms that I'm on and talk about how to use them. Basically just intro 101 courses for all of these, how I would use them, basically how to get up, get started, what you should do in what order, and go from there. Huge shout out. If you guys love energy drinks, you want one of the best energy drinks on the market, Waze Energy is the way to go. If you don't know about Waze, check them out. They're Waze Energy everywhere you go. They're awesome. If you want to get some of these, hit me up in the DMs. I'll give you a discount code. Waze Energy, 200 milligrams of caffeine, no artificial coloring, and then also they give 10% back to veterans and first responders. Just a great company, great flavor, no crash, no jitters, all that sort of thing. You're gonna love it. Make sure you check them out. Follow them on socials. I love them. They help me get through every day of my life. You're eating lunch with me today. We've got a nice little salad here. And we're going to talk about Instagram 101. So if you got an Instagram, great. If you don't have an Instagram, go to your phone, go to your app store, download Instagram. If you've got a business, if you're looking to market, if you're looking to grow your brand, if you're looking to connect with other people, Instagram is one of the best ways to do that. It's one of the few social medias that's really more personal than any of the others. It's not super entertainment heavy like TikTok is. It's not super professional and business heavy like LinkedIn is. It's not as crowded or as cluttered as Facebook is. And then, of course, it doesn't take as much work to create the content and produce it as a platform like YouTube is. It's a little bit more sustainable than something like Snapchat, where if you're on Snapchat, those things disappear or it's a little bit harder to get discovered. So it's a great way if you're looking really to connect with people the easiest. Instagram is that way. Obviously, if you're watching this, you're on Instagram, so you have it. But if you haven't created that business page, a separate business page for your side hustle, for your dancing videos, for whatever it is that you're trying to do as far as building a brand, building a business, go on and create that. Then I want you to go over and also get the Meta Business Suite and connect your Instagram to your Facebook page. Don't have one of those? Go to my Facebook Live that I just did and go follow those steps and create that page. Once you've got those two connected, I always tell people don't ever post from Instagram over to Facebook. Here's why. You want to share across both platforms. You can share the same content across both platforms, even though people use them differently. When you're getting started, just go ahead and post it one time and let it be the same content and see what works. You'll see some stuff works better on Instagram than it does on Facebook. And then you may see all of my posts are doing really well on Facebook and they suck on Instagram. That means you probably got to do something else on Instagram. But for now, for the next year, post the same exact content. And then at the end of the year, from now until December 31st, look at what's performing, look at what's going on. So here's what I'm going to tell you to do. You're going to go create that business page. You're going to go create a business page on Facebook. You're going to connect the two. Then you're going to go get the Meta Business Suite, and you're going to go into the Meta Business Suite and click on Planner and start planning your content. Once you start posting on Instagram, there's a few more things that you're going to do. One, you're going to look at the content that you're posting. Is it fitting inside Instagram's dimensions properly? Is it connecting with an audience? Who is your audience? You're going to start figuring all that out once you get everything uploaded and started. But what I would tell you is I would do a mixture. I wouldn't start right away with video. I wouldn't start only doing pictures. I do a mix of those. So what you would probably want to do is maybe 1 to 2 times a week do a video, some kind of video, doesn't matter what it is, selfie video talking about your business. You can You know, you can go create a really nice, really awesome video. You can use AI to create a video. There's tons of ways to do it. I would tell you anything that you can do with your face right now, that where it's in the video, no matter what it is, even if it's you with a selfie and then you flip the camera around, will perform better than you not being in it at all. And it's going to be hard for you because you're not used to being on camera. You're not used to talking on camera. You're not used to doing what we're doing right now. It can feel awkward. It does feel awkward. It feels awkward every time I do it. I hate seeing myself on video, but I do it because you have to do it. It's part of it. The more you do it, the better you'll get. So I would not put a lot of pressure on yourself, but 1 to 2 times a week, try to do some kind of video, even if it's just a selfie video updating people, and you'll get better at it. Start searching in your search bar for similar things that you're trying to promote, or similar things that you're trying to do, or similar content creators, or similar brands, or whatever it is. See what they're doing. Look at their content. Maybe try to replicate some of that. Once you start getting a better idea of what's performing and what's popping up, you're going to have to just continue to push your brand and your stuff out there. But specifically search for videos of X, Y, and Z, videos of marketing, videos of car photography, videos of professional dancers, videos of brands that I follow, videos of energy drinks, and you'll see what pops up. You'll start getting ideas. You'll start getting inspired. Do the same thing for pictures of this, pictures of that, pictures of these things in this setting. Get real specific if you want to. Obviously, the more niche you are, the more you'll resonate with the audience that are around you. But once you start doing that, then start finding those brands that you really like and respect. Follow them, like their stuff, comment on it, tell them that you love them, tell them that you think they're awesome, tell them that you think that, hey, this is what I want to do too. And then once you've started building and establishing that relationship across months, and don't do it the first day out, do it for 2 or 3 weeks at least. I would probably do it for over a month or 2, connecting with those brands that I really want to work with, and then send them a DM. Hey, I've been following you for a few months. I comment and like as much as I possibly can. I try to reshare your stuff. Just wondering if there's maybe a place for me inside that I can help promote you guys. I can help support you outside of just liking and commenting on your stuff. You're probably going to have to send a few hundred of those DMs before you get one response. If you get them faster, congratulations, you're a beast. Way to go. But don't get discouraged if you don't hear back from people. A lot of people don't check their DMs, but maybe once or twice a week, unless they've got them set up on some kind of automated service that comes in on their CRM or something like that. And I know I'm probably saying a lot of stuff that some of you are like, what is a CRM? It's Customer Relationship Management Program. But yeah, that's what you're going to do. And while you're doing that, while you're researching, every time you open up this platform, you need to be trying to post. You need to be opening it to post. You need to be opening it to check on your post. Well, I thought you said I should do it. I should not post here. I should post there. You're right. You should be posting and then opening and then posting again. There is going to be a time where specific types of content need to be posted on Instagram and on Facebook and on LinkedIn and on Snapchat and on YouTube and so on and so forth. TikTok, and keep going. All those platforms. Once you figure that out, you're going to start posting some stuff across and just shotgunning it out there. And then other things you're going to post specifically to that platform on that platform. Unless you get to a point where you can afford a really nice, high-end, expensive posting platform that lets you do all of them, and then you can pick and choose and what goes where, and creating that calendar that way. This is how you're going to have to jump in and do it from here on out. At least for a little while. But you need to be posting at least 3 times a day if you really want to see this pop. I would do a lot of pictures. I'd be picture heavy on this platform. I'd be light on video until you really start figuring out the video game. If you're already a content creator, you already know how to do video, you know how to pump this stuff out, then I would say flip-flop that. Do 2 days a week with just pictures, and the rest of the week put out as much video as you possibly can, because video runs the world. Once you get comfortable doing all of that, then you're going to put some strategy behind it. You're going to start looking at a calendar, and you're going to build a content calendar. You can use AI to help you build that. Tell it what you want. Tell it what's working. Tell it what you're doing. Give it your metrics. Give it the data. Show it everything that you can to help you build that. Specifically say, I want something that works specifically to grow my Instagram or specifically grow my XYZ other platform. Build you a content calendar and then stick to that content calendar. If you've only got a little bit of time a week, maybe you've got one day a week for 3 hours, tell it that. The more you can use that to leverage a plan of attack, the better you'll be. But for now, you just need to post. And I'd say just post whatever and anything and everything. Of course, not anything and everything. Y'all know what I mean. Post stuff specific to your brand that's trying to reach the audience that you're trying to reach, while at the same time, you're posting and researching. Posting and researching. So that's what you need to do. You need to continuously do that. Make sure that you're only posting your business stuff on your business page. Don't start mixing and mingling personal and business. Don't start saying, well, I'm going to post on my business page and post it over here on my personal page. Don't do that. Push that. Use your personal page to push traffic to those business pages, but keep business, keep personal. But that's what you're going to do. For 3 months, you're going to post as much as you possibly can, all of the stuff that you possibly can, and you're going to research. So if you have one post go out, you need to have an hour of research behind it inside the platform to see what other people are doing. If you do that, once you get that data after 3 months, then you're going to sit down and you can do it yourself, or you can help get AI to help you build this, but you're going to give it any and every metric and data that you possibly can. And you are going to grind for 2 or 3 days probably of refining that content calendar so that it is best matched for you. And then you're going to do that for 3 months. Again, same process, but now you have a little bit more strategy behind it. Then you're going to pull that metric and those data points, and you're going to look at from when you started to where you are. And then you're going to figure out what's working, what's not working, and you're going to continuously refine. You need to refine your Instagram post probably 12 months before you actually start getting into any kind of real serious marketing behind that. What I mean like your content calendar looking like today's a shoot day, today it's an edit day, today's a photo day, today's a video day. This month we're going to focus on these things because it's this holiday. Before you get real in depth and real deep in the weeds, you're going to spend a year of just posting and refining. And every post that goes out, you're going to do homework, research, to the point that you have a pretty well-oiled machine at the end of 12 months so that you can really start nitpicking and really identify and key in on that niche. You need to make sure your niche. You need to start real broad, and you just need to do this until you finally find your audience and your niche, and then you push into it. You can't just be a real estate agent on Instagram. You can't just be a local real estate agent on Instagram. You need to be the real estate agent that loves working with first-time home buyers, real estate agent that loves working with small budgets, small homes, big homes, luxury properties. You need to start, and then you need to even go even further into that. I love selling luxury properties that are on the water that have X amount of square feet. The more niche you get, the easier this is going to be for you. Why? Because you're going to be focusing on one targeted audience. Not saying you got to stay there forever, but once you build that community, you'll connect with that community way easier than trying to connect with thousands of communities. Once you get that brand established, once you get that niche established here on Instagram, people will start DMing you and you won't have to DM them. But after a year of posting, research, posting, homework, posting, research, posting, homework, DM off of that research, you'll see that you have built a pretty good ecosystem on this platform. Unfortunately, this platform only grows when you start doing collaborations. That's why I tell you to go ahead and start doing it within the first month. A month gives you long enough to establish a relationship. So start establishing a relationship within a month and then reach out. And once you do that multiple times, the more collaboration you can have on this platform, the stronger and better it's going to be for you and the more successful it's going to be for you. That is the biggest, best, strongest way to grow on this platform is collaboration. You will die on the vine. You will not see the performance you want. You'll get frustrated. You'll forget about it. It won't be important to you. This is a collaboration community committed type of social media platform. It is definitely way, in my opinion, more about community and connection than anything else. And that's how you have to use it. You don't worry about big views here. You don't worry about tons of likes here. You don't worry about tons of comments here. You worry about those connections. And if you do that time and time again, and you do that for 12 months, you'll see at the end of 12 months, you've figured a lot of stuff out. You'll have a better idea and understanding of where to go next. You'll have a great way to connect with people, and you'll have established and built a great community as well as a great reputation of somebody that people want to work with. So that is a little bit longer here than Facebook, because Facebook is just get out there and do it. This is a little bit more intentional when it comes to what you're doing. So if you haven't followed me on Facebook, go over there, check that live out about Facebook. This has been Instagram. Hope you guys have a great day. See ya on the next one.